or get paid. It's time for the quizzing. Here we go. I'm in what? Hollywood, some basement, the HQ lobby. These are all pretty cool titles. I'd like to see all of these. A lot goes down in the HQ lobby. Wouldn't you like to know? But you'll have to wait for the release to find out what. In the meantime, hottie alert is Hollywood. Of course, you stars knew that 199,000 if you did. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a Tarantino movie, of course, starring my celeb crushes and everyone else's. Brad Pitt and Leo DiCaprio, definitely Oscar-worthy. I don't even have to see it to know that. I'm going to see it soon, though. Remember, don't run into a savage without an extra life. You can use up to 3 of them in a game. Buy one right now. If you see it on your screen, you can also buy extra lives throughout the game by tapping on the heart below. Okay, you just can't use them on prize questions or after Q12. You know the rules already, don't you? Ready for Q2. On which continent did the Aztec civilization arise? North America, Europe, Asia? I'm asking you about the Aztecs. If you tapped on Europe, you should have paid way more attention in that boring history classes. North America. Did you land on the right piece of land? 177,000 of you did. The Aztecs were a Mesoamerican empire that ran chunks of what's now Mexico. And of course, Mexico is in North America. Yeah, good stuff. Q3. Which animal's meat would be called venison today? Pig, sheep, deer. Not just today, but yesterday as well. And even tomorrow. The only way you'd get venison from a pig is if that pig himself sold you a deer. Oh dear, if you didn't tap deer, because that is the answer we were looking for. 191,000 of you with the delicious answer. Venison originally meant the meat of any game animal, but now it's specific to deer, antelope, or even reindeer. Watch out now, Rudolph. Be careful out there. Q4. A popular meme thought to show Zach Galifianakis was recently revealed to be who? Dustin Hoffman, Robert Redford, Paul Newman. Had to practice that name a lot. I could have sworn that was a member of the Bee Gees, though. Don't forget to remember, it's Robert Redford. Questioning your whole life now, right? 117,000 of you read that well. You may have thought Galifianakis was having a particularly handsome day in that meme, but nope, it was Robert Redford on a particularly bad day. Q5 coming at you right now. What kind of external phone call did Steve Jobs make to publicly demonstrate the iPhone for the first time? Prank call, FaceTime, teleconference. Jobs always did it big. I feel naked without my iPhone now, but back then I was all about the BlackBerry. He used a prank call. You aren't playing around, are you? 82,000 of you. That was a brutal question. The iPhone is like having the whole world in your pocket, really, isn't it? Here's how he introduced it to the world.
Good morning, Starbucks phone. How can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to order 4,000 lattes to go, please. No, just kidding. Wrong number. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You know you could totally afford those lattes, though. All 4,000 of them. 6, Q6. Which state's postal abbreviation is also a nickname of one of America's most populated cities? Louisiana, Pennsylvania, Oregon. Hopefully you'll be in a great state after this. Just throw together some jazz crawfish and beignets and you have the tasty gumbo known as Louisiana. That is the answer we were looking for. 141,000 of you knew that. The postal abbreviation for Louisiana is LA, and so is the nickname for Los Angeles, right? Wonder how many times New Orleans mail ends up in Hollywood and vice versa. Probably a lot. Q7. Which of these KISS members frequently wore red lipstick as part of his stage look? Ace Frehley, Gene Simmons, Peter Criss. I'll wear it as part of my stage look too. With that hair and makeup, I couldn't tell any of them apart. Puckering up with a red pout is Peter Criss. You're crossing over to the next round on this savage question. A lot of you aren't. 110,000 of you done. Unless you've got an extra life, of course. 52,000 of you got that correct. Kisses to you. Now, you can't call yourself Kiss without some luscious lips. Yes, Paul Stanley rocked the red lippy too, but we're talking about drummer / Catman, Peter Criss. Legends. Q8. Of all of Canada's provinces and territories, which is smallest by land area? Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. They say size doesn't matter. They lied. If you tapped on New Brunswick, this is new news to you. It's Prince Edward Island. You're swimming across to it. 99,000 of you are. Prince Edward Island may be the smallest of the three, but it's got some big reasons to visit. Red sand beaches and a ton of tasty seafood, lobster and all that good stuff. Yummy. Q9. The player depicted in the NBA's logo played for which team? Philadelphia 76ers, Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics. Yes, the logo was a real person. Now, I'm more of a Brooklyn Nets girl, especially now. KD and Kyrie, yeah. Now, this player was balling for the Lakers. Nothing but net for 96,000 of you. You knew that. The NBA won't actually admit that it's Jerry West on the logo. They won't deny it either, but we recognize that stance anywhere. Not really. Could really be any basketball player, couldn't it? Q10. This test is used to demonstrate what neurological effect? The Franson effect, Stroop effect, McGurk effect. I need you in full effect. Did you try that little test right there as we were showing it? Calling out the colour of a word sounds simple, but it gets a little tricky when the word says a different colour, right? Stroop effect is what we call it. You are trooping forwards. 97,000 of you. The discovery was first published in English by psychologist John Ridley Stroop, or as we like to call him at HQ, Stroop Doggy Dog. And guess what? We've got our first prize question coming your way. Money is coming at you. Remember, if you get this next question correct, you'll have a decision to make. Either take what's in the pot or move on and try to win the lot. Is on the line tonight. Good luck. Q11. If you're facing north in the Capitol Rotunda, which way is the Senate? Straight ahead, turn right, turn left. Have you been to the Capitol Rotunda before? Which way do you want to go? If you tapped on turn right, you couldn't be more wrong. Straight ahead, that's where we want to go. You're moving straight ahead. 20,000, another savage. Double the savage tonight so far. 80,000 gone. 20,000 left in the game. The building belongs to US citizens, so you can just march right in. Unless it's after hours, then you may get arrested. But on your way to jail, you'll pass the Senate. Just right ahead. And we have cash right ahead right now. What do we have? 10 cents to 20,318 players. The next prize is 4 questions away. 10 cents to 20,000 of you. Do you want to take that cash and duck out, or are you going to stick with me? 5,113 players chose to take 10 cents. Early winners tonight. 15,000 of you. You're coming with me to Q12. But don't forget, it's your last chance to use your extra lives. They won't work after Q12. Here goes with that question. Kennedy Space Center traditionally celebrates successful launches with a meal that does not include what? Chicken, beans, cornbread. Make a meal out of this one. From Texas to Florida, they like to celebrate Southern style at NASA, minus the chicken. Where's the chicken? What happened to the chicken? Who found the chicken? 8,000 of you found that chicken. Now, keeping with tradition since the first shuttle launch, the celebration meal of choice at Cape Canaveral is beans, cornbread, and... oh, that's it. Beans and cornbread. Okay. I mean, it's quite appetizing, I guess. Q13, which lottery game offers the worst odds of winning the top prize? Mega Millions, Powerball, Lucky for Life. Well, none of them offer good odds, do they? We all dream of hitting at least one of these jackpots, but you'd be more likely to be struck by lightning on a date with Beyonce than to win the Mega Millions. We have a mega jackpot and you're heading towards it, 5,850 of you. Lucky for Life offers plausible odds at 30 million to 1. As for Mega Millions, 1 in 300 mil is more like it. Not very likely at all. Q14. In the tongue twister, Betty Botter thinks the original butter will do what to her batter? Make it bitter, make it better, make it blander. Oh, Miss Botter, what are you talking about? If you went for made it better, you just made it a whole lot worse for yourself. And that probably made you bitter. Make it bitter is what we were looking for. 2,450 of you. You know that one, don't you? Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. I'm good, right? Great assessment, though, Betty. Assess this. Your next prize question is Q15. It's a money question. According to its designer, this dress was made to look like what? Christmas tree, Disney princess, lay a cake. You wouldn't catch me dead in that thing. What was it supposed to look like? I'm still wondering. The fact that we have to ask is not a good sign for the designer. It was supposed to look like a Christmas tree. Christmas has come early for 772 of you. Brutal. Luna Lovegood wasn't afraid to make a fashion statement, honey. And the costume designer for Harry Potter outdid themselves here. And since you outdid yourselves as well, time to reap the reward. We are offering $3.90 to 771 players. 3 questions until the next prize, $3.90 on this Friday night. Sounds about right. 539 players chose to take that cash. Early winners in the game, 230 of you trekking on with me tonight. Let's do it. Q16. This album cover is based on another one from which artist? Little Richard, The Beatles, Elvis Presley. All legends in the game. Now, if you went for Little Richard, good golly, Miss Molly, love me tender, please, because it's Elvis Presley. You are shaking, you are gyrating onwards, 219 of you. This 1979 Clash album cover for London Calling is based on this cover of Elvis Presley's 1959 debut. And when I say based on, I mean it's a complete rip-off, really, isn't it? Pretty cool stuff. You music lovers, you knew that. Q17. Which of these actors has not voiced a cartoon bunny? Jordan Peele, Anna Faris, Kevin Hart. That's the in thing, apparently. Voicing a cartoon bunny. You know you have made it when you voiced a cartoon bunny. Sorry, Anna Faris, you still have far to go. Anna is the answer. 85 of you leaping onwards. Anna has played a rabbit before in a movie, though, but it was a house bunny and it was not animated. Just not good enough, Anna. We're bounding on to our next prize question. More money, less problems. It's Q18. Which of these Major League Baseball mascots was retired in the 1970s? Mr. Met, Fred Bird, Youppi. Early retirement, methinks. MLB. Some of you have a big head, but this guy's got a massive baseball sitting on his shoulders. Mr. Met, you met your match. Or did you? 31 if you did. Yes. Mr. Met is still around today, but he was phased out in the 70s, only to make a major comeback to Major League Baseball 20 years later. And we've got some cash on hand right now. We are offering $66.67 to 30 players. All right, almost $67 right there. What you gonna do? What's it gonna be? 58 players. Okay, 58 players chose to take $66.67. 3 questions until the next prize, and nobody is left playing. You all took the cash. Well done. Another impressive game, HQCs. We had a bunch of winners at different levels. Congrats to all of you. A whole bunch of cash was snagged as well. You came, you played, you totally slayed. I'm Sharon Carpenter. You can hit me on the socials. Here's where to find me. Stop by, say hi. Don't be shy. We're back tomorrow, everyone. Of course, same time, same place, with more cash and more fun. I'm off to Barbados now. It's a hard life. I will see you next week, though. Can't wait. Bye, my lovelies.